Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Welcome to Sara Akash. This is Vijay Lakshmi and he is my friend Pitambar.
I am very happy to be a part of incredible Sara Akash, where we enjoy unlimited freedom.
Like a bird who has the entire sky at its disposal. Let's explore various facets of freedom and learn how to assert our independence.
Rousseau said, "Man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains. The chains sometimes are good because they provide the control mechanism. The human child is ever dependent, and so one who needs support needs control. A time obviously comes when he grows up, takes responsibility of himself, his family, society. He has to have his freedom to take decisions, whether right or wrong."
But the case of a nation is different. It has a history, geography, and culture.
Yes.
And the people at the helm have to take the decisions without force or interference. The sovereignty of the nation must remain supreme, and every other country must respect the sensitivities.
Exactly. On 15th August 1947, India achieved her independence. Every Indian rejoiced. The dark night of slavery is over. We are finally free to do what we want.
That's what we thought.
Yes.
Foreign dominance is over. But the Britishers very ingeniously planted the seeds of dependence through partition, through English language, through Western philosophy, liberal ideas, and through Western education that taught the young to search for jobs and go anywhere to seek jobs, not create them.
India forgot to do research and innovation, forgot to become an entrepreneur. The young men made a long queue in front of employment exchanges to get a government job. That became a status symbol, a passport for marriage. Deep down in the mind, India remained a slave to listen to the Westerners and follow them.
We begged for Western technology, waited for their approval and their permission. We craved for their recognition. In 1962, when China attacked India, the then Prime Minister Nehru wrote a letter to John F. Kennedy to send fighter jets along with pilots to save our country, making us a laughing stock.
The humiliating experience of PL 480, under which India waited eagerly to receive wheat and other grains from the US to alleviate food insecurity in 1960s. I remember in 1965 war against Pakistan, the then Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri gave a call to the people to sacrifice their lunch every Monday so that sufficient food grains could be provided to the soldiers fighting on the western borders. The US decided to throw its wheat into the Pacific Ocean rather than giving to India. As a boy of class 6, I gave up my lunch on Monday along with my friends.
The slogan Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan by the then Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri not only gave us victory in the war against Pakistan, but also Indian farmers ushered in the Green Revolution.
Today, India provides food to 80 crores of people free of cost and has the capacity to feed the entire world. The self-sufficiency gives you the power to assert your identity and independence.
And see the irony. The country which refused to give us wheat today wants to do trade with us in agricultural goods by forcing genetically modified food, corn and wheat, which India firmly refused to accept in the trade deal.
India is under pressure to open her agriculture to the US, but India asserts her independence and sovereignty in the face of 50% tariff that has not frightened the country. We have exercised our options to diversify the trade.
India wants to do trade fairly and on her terms. The cardinal principle is to secure national interest.
This is asserting independence, and this is rising as a civilizational lesson.
A sovereign country is free to secure the interest of her farmers, fishermen, and the cowherds. The US cannot threaten India and give orders unilaterally to accept its dictates.
Should India be afraid of the US? Absolutely not. We are 140 crores of people, the largest young population of the world, educated, skilled, resourceful, and dynamic.
We have the largest number of scientists, doctors, engineers, technocrats, nurses, and young skilled workforce. 65% population of India is below the age of 30, which is a great demographic dividend.
We are Tagore's India, where the mind is without fear, and where the head is held high, and where the knowledge is free. We have risen to the powerful call for freedom, dignity, and progress.
Sovereignty ensures freedom, dignity, and progress. It gives you pride, identity, and recognition.
You need to build your mindset, cultivate courage, character, and conviction. You need to transform centuries of slavish mentality.
It's not only the process, but also the journey that will make you rock solid to stand up without fear.
Yes.
You then transfer the fear to the bully and the people with transactional mindset.
To arrive here, we needed 8,876 engineering colleges, 779 medical colleges, 23 IITs, 31 NIITs, 21 IIMs, 1,113 universities, and many more. To cap it all, we have Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and 7 Indian Institute of Science and Educational Research Institutes, and the prestigious DRDO. The motto is Balasya Mulam Vigyanam. That is why Atal Bihari Vajpayee gave the slogan Joy Vigyan.
Strength lies in science. This is very well reflected in our Vedas, Upanishads, Puranas, and scriptures that made India a powerful country.
The interpretation and the ability to link ideas gives you the power to assert your independence, and it comes from a liberated mind equipped with knowledge, wisdom, and experience.
That's what we are doing fast and furious, not to catch up, not to compete, but to rise. It has not happened overnight. Take APJ Abdul Kalam and Group Captain Narayanan, the two great scientists who did away with imports and built the necessities indigenously.
When it could be done in Russia, why not in India? You name a thing, I'll get you here, but do not ask for time, Narayanan used to say.
But was there no remedy? Kalam wondered. Was this nation doomed to live with screwdriver technology? Could a poor country like India afford this kind of development? He asked his colleague Babu if he could do something. He took one day time and in the next evening, with a beaming smile, said, "We can do it, sir."
There began the journey of innovation and research, not like someone else or some other country, but to be ourselves. We do not want to be America or Europe, but to be India, that is Bharat.
Let's discuss the real power innovation of India that has stunned the world. The unique identification number, Aadhaar, of 1.4 billion people that the world thought impossible is part of the data magic.
We are the second largest producer of smartphones that have connected 1.4 billion people culturally, organizationally, financially.
Just walk out with your mobile. You can get admission in a college,
Yes.
get treated in any hospital, can enjoy five-star facilities in a hotel, can travel to any place in the world.
You can start a startup and can make purchase of anything from vegetable to gold.
The Trinity, Jan Dhan, Aadhaar, and mobile, has revolutionized our life and our country.
Direct benefit transfer of money to the poor and farmers, provision of food security to 80 crores of people,
Self-employment schemes and Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana have helped 17 million people to come out of extreme poverty.
people laughed at the idea of phone pay. The UPI system, today India makes 10 billion transactions every month through UPI. Many countries like France, Singapore, UAE have adopted UPI. India is a tech superpower.
India today is known as the pharmacy of the world, producing generic medicines cheaply, not only for her people, but for the whole world.
During COVID, in spite of steep international resistance and domestic ridicule, India produced her own biovaccine to save the lives of billions of Indians.
And through Vaccine Maitri, India supplied COVID vaccines to more than 150 countries free of cost.
Take our space program. From carrying a rocket on a bicycle to launching 102 satellites on a single day is an unparalleled display of space power.
India proudly landed on the south side of the moon, which is considered extremely dangerous and unsafe.
Now, she is getting ready to send Gaganyaan, the first manned spacecraft, to the moon in 2026, a dream of 1.4 billion of Indians.
India is the second largest road network in the world, with every village connected to the nearest towns and cities, increasing the speed and connectivity to all the cities and every corner of the country.
The fastest growing aviation sector, with 149 airports, adds to the mobility and economic prosperity.
We are talking about Atmanirbhar Bharat. From no bullets and bulletproof jackets, India is now an exporter of sophisticated and powerful defense equipment like BrahMos missile that devastated 11 air bases of Pakistan.
Yes, creativity is the very essence of independence. India is now planning to have a complete cover of security with Sudarshan Chakra that will not only defend but also retaliate and destroy the target.
From a nut, India is a $4.19 trillion economy surging ahead to become the third largest economy, a feat that makes a rising superpower ready to reclaim the glorious past when India contributed 27% GDP to the world economy. Today, India contributes 18% GDP to the world economy, more than the US. Only China is ahead of us, contributing 21%.
Today, India speaks and the world listens. From climate change to renewable energy to space missions and exploration of the oceans and maritime safety. But the enemy within is more dangerous than an external enemy.
Let's take the current geopolitical situation as an example. The US dictates India to stop buying oil from Russia in order to stop the Ukraine Russia war. The US is doing business with Russia. The European Union buys oil and gas from Russia. The hypocrisy is too glaring to be ignored. The double standard is brazenly shameful.
It is India's decision to do what it wants. India cannot be dictated.
That's why all the nations of the world are looking up to India to lead. The Prime Minister has rightly said that we are not those people who sit and throw pebbles on the still waters. We are the people to turn the direction of the flowing water. India has reserved strength to bend time in her favor.
We have the wings to fly. India is independent and unstoppable.
India has the scale, scope, and speed to do the impossible.
India can and Bharat will.
This is it for today. Thank you for being with us.
We will meet again with another idea on Sara Akash.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Namaste.
Namaste.